Hello again, everyone. Edwin Learnard back once again. In this YouTube astrological segment, I'm going to be talking about having a Libra Mercury in a natal chart. And the first thing I want to get at is some of you may remember when I first started my YouTube astrology series, I did a series on YouTube astrology channel. I did a series on the Mercury signs, and they were a little bit concise, and some people may have referred to them as snappy. So what I decided to do was make another series on them, which they would be a little bit longer and more descriptive. So anyway, first thing up, well, having a Libra Mercury, as far as communications go, person may be very charming, tactful, diplomatic when they speak, but there may be some ambivalence, and opportunities may be squandered at times due to the indecisiveness, ambivalence of the placement. But the person may speak very eloquently. This is an air sign, so there can be certain literary ability. The person may often communicate about matters pertaining to the law and art. Um, there may be the person also may desire peaceful communications as well, and being cooperative. Um, and in the speaking, the communications can be balanced as well. This person may like to devote a certain amount of time. It could be talking to this person, a certain amount of time talking to that person, and that could apply and pertain to subjects and topics that the person may speak about as well. And the thing too is that you could also, Libra Mercury may have a mind for fashion and enjoy talking about fashion design and things that are attractive, scenic beauty, things of that nature. How to make oneself more beautiful in appearance, as an example, or just more attractive. And anyway, the next thing up was Libra Mercury. Well, Mercury is connected with thinking and assimilating information. So for Libra Mercury, person may be very impersonal and objective when you're trying to figure something out. It could be just simply whether a person is right or wrong regarding a matter. And but again, the thinking can be indecisive. There's an awful lot of weighing the pros and cons on an issue with this Mercury placement, but the thinking can be very balanced and orderly, and the mind may be such where he or she can have an ability to persuade others very well. Libra energy could be very persuasive. Um, this could be somebody that has a mind for selling things as a result because of the persuasive ability, but also about being equitable and fair-minded as well. This person may have the mindset where he or she, often wants to hear, both sides of an issue, and not be in such a hurry to take sides, even if one side, initially sounds like it's got to be right or it's ostensibly correct. This is a person that may, again, be very fair-minded in terms of their thinking and when they're making a decision on a matter. Now, Mercury is also associated with siblings, cousins, and neighbors, so one or more of these people may actually be a Libra sun, moon, or ascendant person, or simply embody Libra characteristics. It can be, people that are very refined, orderly, diplomatic, equitable, fair-minded, cooperative, and peaceful. And one or more of these people may be in a Libra, profession, whether it could be something associated with the law or art, or it could be working in human resources or fashion design. Some examples, maybe even doing something with scales, or working as a diplomat, or something with arbitration, as some examples. So well, the next thing with Mercury is that Mercury is also associated with early education. So the person with Libra Mercury, their early education might have been one where they desired a lot of peace and harmony and tranquility, and very like refined type setting. When this person studied during their early education, they may have desired to be in a place a home that was very peaceful without, strife or discord. And also the early education may have been one which consisted of very balanced learning as well. And also, being cooperative, like such as with teachers, and being willing, to even with fellow students as well, having peace with those people. And another thing too is that there may have been, an ability to negotiate with others, because Libra is about compromise, and a person may have also desired intellectual sociability with fellow classmates during this time of the early education. The person may also, he or she may have taken courses, that were Libra related, maybe in high school, such as like art, which could, encompass a wide divergence of things, whether it be sculpting or drawing or painting as some examples, or taking some course in human resources or learning about the law. So those are, some, ways that may have manifested. Now, Mercury is also connected with short journeys and local transportation. So having a Libra Mercury, a person may desire the short journeys to be rather peaceful, going to refined settings, places that have scenic beauty, tranquility and order, and may have been, the person may have often gone, may often go to like Libra related places, such as art galleries, places to socialize, such as nightclubs, could be like fashion expo, or if they have any kind of interior or home decoration expos or conventions, those kind of places. And there may, another thing, that's connected with the, as far as Mercury goes, it's associated with the rational mind. And having a Libra Mercury, the rational mind, can be affected, by some kind of, disorder or, discord, strife. If they're in a situation, like say at home, that's combative or contentious, there's acrimonious disputes with somebody. If there are some disruptions to the peace in their area, such as a volatile neighbor or somebody that's causing problems in the community they're in, could be dangerous environment in general. This may have, a stronger impact on their rational thinking than it would for most other people on average. Now, when I look at this as well, Libra, Mercury. Now, Mercury is about, our analysis, and the thing is, if Libra Mercury is trying to, analyze, some situation, it can be done in a very, I would say, fair-minded and equitable manner. There's a lot of weighing the pros and cons, and sometimes it may take them a little bit to come to a decision because they want to give, that full impersonal, objective, type of analysis on an issue. And if this person is in, say, a jury room and they're on jury duty, I can see this person taking some time because they don't want to, they wouldn't want to, say, as an example, convict, an innocent person or vice versa. So, and also, I mean, the person may often analyze, matters that are legal related matters, and also it could be art objects, ascertaining, the value of them, how much one may cost, as an example, an art or artistic item, whether it's a painting or what have you, and also things that are associated with interior and home decoration. This person may enjoy, trying to analyze, well, how am I going to, where is this going to go? What is going to go in this spot? The mind can be very artistic when a person has the Mercury in Libra. Now, Mercury is also associated with hands and manual dexterity. So when you have Libra Mercury, there may be, in some cases, and I'm not really being flippant here, this could be some kind of work with scales if there are technicians that work on scales like that, because Libra is associated with scales, and also gymnastics and tennis. There may be very good, ability with, the use of the hands, as far as that goes. If I'm not mistaken, renowned tennis player Serena Williams has her Mercury in Libra. I don't know if she's retired or not, but she was at least a former tennis player. You may want to confirm that on the internet and look that up. Now, again, with the hands and manual dexterity for Mercury in Libra, also jewelry repair, as another example, doing something with art such as sculpting and even fashion design. So, anyway, people, that'll conclude this YouTube astrological segment. Until next time, Edwin Learnard saying, stay well.